do? Time for another beer review. It's Friday challenge time. Now, this week's Friday challenge has been set to me by Graham, that's his YouTube name. He subscribes to my channel, or he comments on my channel, I don't know. And anyhow, thanks for the challenge, mate. He's a fellow lad who lives in Carlisle, but I don't know him. But he asked me to do Guinness and blackcurrant, and we kind of got into a bit of a talk about some of the things that I've put in Guinness in the past in my youth, like orange juice and Bailey's when I was a student. But you had to neck it, otherwise it would curdle in the pint. Anyhow, he asked me to do Guinness and blackcurrant, so I thought it's only right. I've never done Guinness on the channel, so I should do a side-by-side comparison. This is the regular Guinness. It's the one with the ping pong ball like widget in it. Guinness used to be my staple drink. It was all I drank for a spell. I still, probably to these days, it's probably one of my go-to. If I'm in a pub that doesn't have like a real ale or a craft beer on, I'll tend to drink Guinness, or I drink Strongbow Dark Fruit is what I tend to go for. So it's a beer that I'm very familiar with, as I'm sure most of you are who are watching this. So I'm not gonna shit on it like some beers that I maybe would on the channel. I know what it tastes of. I know what it is. So for me, it's without even reviewing it now. It's a very safe, steady stout. I've been to the brewery about 5 years ago. We've done the touristy tour and we seen all the old adverts and the likes, and they tell you it's 118 seconds to pour it, and that the colour is actually ruby red. It's not, they don't call it as black, they call it ruby red because when you hold it up to the light you get a red hue in it. So I'll put the blackcurrant in the Utopian glass just so that you can see. It's just Tesco's blackcurrant cordial. There we go. So just so that you know the difference. So the Brewdog glass is the regular Guinness, and the Utopian's the one that's got the blackcurrant in it. Just put them there. So go with the regular one. So it looks like you would expect a Guinness to look. It's got that classic look. It looks jet black, like I say, they call it ruby red. It's got a off-white, creamy looking head. It's literally like a collar, like a vicar's shirt is literally that defined. Let's get the nose. Yeah, you get a slight roastiness, hint of coffee. Yeah, it's really just like roasted malt coming out more than anything. So, right, let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, a little bit of roasted malt, a bit of chocolate. The thing with Guinness that it always make a Guinness so special is the body, and it does have a creamy body. That first sip from a settled pint is still, for me, bliss. I do enjoy that first sip, and yeah, it's been a while since I've had a Guinness. But it's so easy drinking. People say it's thick. I don't think it's thick. It's more creamy. There is a slight metallic note off the tin, but all in all, it's a dependable stout. It's not going to blow your socks off, but like I say, when you're in a place where you don't have a lot of options, it's always a dependable one for me. So it's one that I'll always go back to if I'm in a pub that really just sells, you know, your bog standard macro lagers and maybe a cider option. So we'll try it next to the blackcurrant. I have to say it's been, I'm going to go 20 years, maybe more, since I've had a Guinness and blackcurrant. It's been a long time, and there's going to be people who are watching this now going, you absolute Philistine, I can't believe you've put blackcurrants in a Guinness. But it's Friday challenge, so you drink what you challenged. If you don't like it, get your challenges in. So keep them in the comments, your challenges. So yeah, it's still got that jet black hue. Looking down on it, there is a pink line running through the head, but it's still got the same creamy off-white head, but there is like a pink line running from when the blackcurrant's gone in it. But yeah, it pretty much, they look identical in terms of colour. And it's alright with blackcurrant. The blackcurrant kind of hides the roasting malt, so you still get that creamy body, but you're getting blackcurrant more up front. It sweetens it a little bit as well, so it's okay. It's not something I would ever do. I think some places call it black velvet, but there's different local variants of what a black velvet is. Sometimes it's Guinness and ciders, and you know, it's a very localised thing. So if you've got a name for Guinness and blackcurrant other than, say, I don't know, dog shit or something, whatever your local people call it, fire that in the comments as well, because it's nice to see a bit of local dialect and things coming out as well. So yeah. Like I say, it's alright, but I would always go for regular Guinness over with blackcurrant in. So yeah, like I say, it's a safe, dependable one. This is seen right throughout the world. It's probably the most iconic stout in the world. And yeah, and if you ever are in Dublin, you must check out St James's Gate, because it is a really good brewery tour. It's a bit of fun. So yeah, keep the challenges coming. Yeah, like I say, it's an okay stout. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I probably would. Like I say, as a dependable go-to, it's not too bad. So thanks for watching. Keep the challenges coming, and on to the next one. Cheers.